Greetings, this is the Jester's Court, a course in magic, hands-on learning, and all that great stuff. In this video, we're going to talk about the subconscious mind a little bit, and the altar, and why those two things are connected in a sense. Before we get deeper into that, let's discuss what the subconscious mind is. So, I have this right here. In psychology, the word subconscious is a part of consciousness that is not currently in focal awareness. The word subconscious represents an angelicized version of the French subcontent, as coined by the psychologist Pierre Janet, 1859-1947, who argued that underneath the layers of critical thought functions of the conscious mind lay a powerful awareness that is called the subconscious mind. So basically, what we have going on here is you have two forms of consciousness. You have your normal consciousness, and you have your subconsciousness. Your subconscious kind of pre-existed your consciousness. Because subconscious is kind of like saying unconscious, or underneath the consciousness. So it's almost like sleep. So your subconscious mind is more of like having second nature power, in a sense, where things are done without thinking. The conscious mind, it requires thought. It requires you to be aware of what you're doing at this point in time. It requires your engagement. It requires that you're paying attention and doing all these things. Now, what are some things that are conscious-minded? Getting dressed, making something to eat. Not actually being hungry, but making something to eat. That's a conscious decision. Who you want to be with in a relationship. That's a conscious decision. Being late for work, being on time for work, preparing for work, making a resume. Like anything that you put in your focal awareness. Anything that is in a waking state of observation and comprehension, your conscious mind governs that. Now, at a scientific level, your conscious mind activates on, what do you call it? It activates on, what do you call it? I just had it in my head. See, I'm not using my conscious mind. It works on 24 thoughts per second. Whereas your subconscious mind is billion thoughts per second. So your subconscious mind is moving thoughts a lot faster, whereas your subconscious mind can only register 24 thoughts per second, which is still a lot of thoughts. 24 per second. So the fastest you can think in 1 second is 24 different thoughts. But subconsciously, you're thinking a billion thoughts per second. So that's the power of the subconscious compared to the conscious mind. The difference between the two is that your subconscious mind is more like a reserve for it's like a reserve for your conscious mind. Your conscious mind is what you really want to deal with at this particular time. Whereas subconsciously is just something that you may not actually have studied this, but your subconscious mind, ever since you was a child, ever since you was a baby, your subconscious was picking up information all around it, the way the house looked, certain smells, certain pictures and songs and things that you may not remember as a baby, but when you hear them now, today, as an adult or a teenager or a kid, it has a real big impact on you in your psyche because your subconscious mind places it there. It also governs your dreams. A lot of times, you dream stuff that you've seen in your everyday life, and your subconscious has taken in that information. Your dreams are a makeup of just basically subconscious information that you've taken over throughout your existence. Whereas your conscious mind is like a filter. It filters out all those thoughts. Now, if you didn't have a conscious part of your mind or part of your brain, you would have mental overload, and you wouldn't be able to comprehend or communicate all the information that you got. This is why autistic children are very, very, very special, because they don't have the conscious mind filter. They are more subconscious based, where they're just getting information. They're getting all types of information constantly, telepathically, all that kind of stuff. Is why they can just miraculously do amazing things, because they've completely shut down the conscious mind and opened up the subconscious mind. Now, what does that look like when a person completely opens up their subconscious, shuts down their conscious mind? Well, you get somebody who is considered to be autistic, somebody whose communication isn't linguistic. It's more of sounds, pictures, those kind of things. And that's just basically the subconscious mind. Now, the subconscious mind is basically the demiurge in a sense. I'll get into the demiurge more in another video, but the subconscious mind is just basically the demiurge. And if you know anything about the demiurge, then you know that the demiurge is the physical reality. It's the physical reality that we live in. The matter. It's the matter that we live in, and through that matter, it has a collective subconscious, and through prayer and meditation is a way of accessing the subconscious. Now, how do you access your subconscious? It's not by trying to force it. This is why you meditate, and you set up rituals, and you create synchronicity, and you create correspondence, and you align with your intention and your desires, and your subconscious mind aligns you with your manifestation. And I'll get more into like another video on how like magic is really just being aligned with things. It's just lining yourself up with what you truly want. It's having that correspondence, and it's mirroring what you really want. So like your subconscious mind is very scattered. It's all over the place. It's chaos. But at the same time, it's your higher self. It's your higher calling. It's your all-knowing. It's that part of yourself that's all-knowing. So what you do with the subconscious mind is basically you have to filter out your conscious mind. So how do you do that? Your conscious mind is here to protect you from your subconscious, because your subconscious mind has everything that you may have been afraid of, been traumatized by, impact your psyche in a sense. Your conscious mind is there to filter it out to where you can get through a traumatic situation. But subconsciously, if like a certain thing may happen to trigger these subconscious memories, then that's why meditation is deep, to go within yourself. Like spirituality is a life journey. No one's gonna complete spirituality in 10 days or a month or a year. And like, hey man, I'm gonna teach you how to deal with your own fucking chaotic subconscious mind. No, it's a long life journey. It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of meditation. It takes a lot of going within yourself. A lot of what people don't really understand is that spirituality is esoteric. I'm gonna make a video on esoteric as well. I probably might make one a little bit later after this video on esoteric. But esoteric is just, your experiences with spirituality that can't be explained. But you had these experiences that were beyond belief. So when you have these types of experiences, like your dreams, like having your dreams, and then something in the real world relates to the dream that you had, that's an esoteric experience. Just doing magic and seeing the synchronicity work, that's an esoteric experience. Thinking about something and then later it appears on TV, or somebody happens to talk about it, or you're thinking about somebody and then they call you, like, those are esoteric experiences. Even seeing ghosts and all that shit. Esoteric experiences, they're spiritual experiences within that no other person can actually, you can explain them, you got similar experiences, but no one has an exact esoteric experience. Everyone's esoteric experiences are different in that sense. Now let's talk about brainwaves real quick. I might do a whole video on it, so I'm not going to go too deep into brainwaves, but I feel like brainwaves have a lot to kind of teach you about your subconscious mind. So, alright, so at the root of all our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors is a communication between neurons within our brains. Brainwaves are produced by synchronized electrical pulses from masses of neutrons communicating with each other. Brainwaves are detected using sensors placed on the scalp. They are divided into brainwaves to describe their functions, but are best thought of as continuous spectrum of consciousness, from slow, loud, functional to fast, subtle, and complex. Alright, we're just going to get into the basic brainwaves that you all know. So, the first brainwave that basically is your conscious mind is beta waves. So, beta waves dominate our normal waking state of consciousness. When attention is directed towards cognitive tasks in the outside world, beta is a fast activity, present when we are alert, are tentative, engaged in problem-solving, judgment, making decisions, or focused on mental activity. So, your beta wave is basically your conscious mind, but brainwaves are just basically a frequency of where your mind state is at. So the more awake you are, the less you are tapped into spirit. The more closer you are to sleep and awake, the more you can be connected to the other realms, the other frequencies. The next state that a lot of people probably heard of, but this happens after, okay, so you go to work, you're in beta wave, you planned your job, you not planned your job, but you planned your day accordingly, you did everything you had to do, you set up all those tasks, and at the end of the day, you get mentally tired, and you're ready to just shut down your brain kind of in a way. So alpha waves is the next step, and alpha brainwaves are dominant during quietly flowing thoughts and in some meditative states. Alpha is the power of now, being here in the present. Alpha is resting state of the brain. Alpha waves a overall mental condition, calmness, alertness, mind, body, integration, and learning. So right after you got off work, you're going to get into your alpha state. You're going to relax your mind. You're going to stop thinking. Your thoughts are going to slow down. Your brain's not moving as fast. But in alpha state, you have to be very wary of what you put into your subconscious or into your programming. And that is when, you come home, you might just turn on YouTube or you turn on TV or whatever, and all those commercials are programmed. And when your thoughts are slowing down, your subconscious mind is more open. When your thoughts have slowed down, your subconscious mind is way more open. So that means that you can say you're more impressionable to subconscious programming. I did a video on that too, subconscious programming. So now, as you get a little bit more relaxed, you're going to enter into theta wave. And theta wave occurs most often in sleep, but also dominant in deep meditation. Theta is our gateway to learning, memory, and intuition. In theta, our senses are withdrawn from external world and focus on signals originating from within. It is that twilight state which we normally experience, fleeting as we wake or drift to sleep. At theta, we are in a dream, vivid imagery, intuition, information beyond our normal consciousness. It is weird where we hold our stuff, our fears, our troubled histories, and nightmares. This is a deep part of your subconscious. This is where your deep meditation will lead to, or you spaced out enough to Cartoon Network, and now you're just like kind of awake, kind of asleep, or you just completely sleep. Your brain waves are moving very slow, so your thought patterns aren't moving very fast. And after we are in a deep sleep, we enter into theta waves. Delta waves are slow, loud brain waves, low frequency and deep penetrating like a drum beat. They are generated in the deepest meditation and dreamless sleep. If you ever sleep and don't have dreams, you've passed the theta wave of your brain wave and entered into delta with the dreamless sleep. Delta waves suspend external awareness and are the source of empathy. Healing and regeneration are simulated in this state, and this is why deep retrotative sleep is so essential in the healing process. It's good to have deep sleep and no dreams, because sometimes you dream and you feel like you've done a whole bunch of shit. And now is the fastest of all the brainwaves, and this is gamma wave. Gamma brainwaves are the fastest brainwaves, like a flute, and relative to simultaneous processing of information in different brain areas. Gamma brainwaves pass information rapidly and quietly. The most subtle of brainwave frequencies, the mind has to be quiet to access gamma. So you have to get your brain to delta or theta to get to the gamma state of your brain. You have to really quiet your mind and have nothingness there. It's like beta wave is like kind of like, you know how it's like, we're in beta testing. It's kind of like, it's not quite the complete power. Like you access your gamma wave, you most likely accessing your true power. Gamma waves pass in the most subtle brainwave frequencies. The mind has to be quiet. Gamma was dismissed as a space brain noise until researchers discovered it was highly active when in states of universal love, altruism, and higher virtues. Gamma is also above the frequency of neuronal firing, so how it is generated remains a mystery. It is speculated that gamma rhythms modulate perception and consciousness, and that is a greater presence of gamma related to consciousness and spiritual emergence. So yeah, those are some brainwaves. It's kind of like the brainwaves kind of give you a more scientific look on your subconscious mind. Now we got to get into what an altar is. What is the point of having an altar in magic? And what is the point of what is the subconscious mind to do with the altar? So before I read, an altar is any structure upon which offerings such as sacrifices are made, religious purposes by extension of holy table, and post-Reformation and religious churches. Altars are usually found at shrines, and they can be located in temples, churches, and other places of worship. Today are used particularly in Christianity, Buddhism, and all these other religions. So anyways, an altar, based upon what this says, is just like a sacred space set up for offerings to whatever deity. Now, in this sense of magic, in this sense of spirituality, an altar truly is nothing more than accessing your subconscious mind. It's placing, when you create an altar, you're creating a space for your subconscious mind to activate in the physical world. You're basically bringing your subconscious mind to the physical world. That's what an altar really is. And when people like, oh, you're praying to deities, your subconscious mind is a makeup of all these different thought forms, entities, energies, spirits, gods, demons. Your subconscious mind is a makeup of that. So when you create an altar, you're just using correspondence to align your subconscious with the particular energy that you're trying to, that you're trying to work with or trying to, use at this particular time or whatever it is that you're trying to do. So that's what an altar truly is. An altar is just a representation of your subconscious mind. It's building a correspondence of your subconscious mind in the physical, so that when you deal with your altar, you're dealing with your subconscious mind directly, and it allows your subconscious mind to do the work that it has to do to basically manifest whatever it is that you need. Now, what do you need on an altar? Basically, it's just a space in your home that you either have hidden, or when people walk in, it's a space that you have cut off that people don't go to or walk near, or whatever the case may be, however you feel of doing it. But it's really just a space of just setting up all of your magical learnings and teachings and all of that stuff. You just have a space where you just close your eyes and meditate and you give your spirit the time to not exist. Because that's what your subconscious mind and your spirit wants to do. It wants to just sit with itself and not exist. Just doing that is, in a way, telling your subconscious mind, great thanks, because your subconscious mind deals with all of your respiratory systems. Your breathing, your heartbeat, the blood flow in your veins, the hair follicles growing, taste buds growing and regrowing, your bowel movements, your reproductive systems, the periods. Like, your subconscious mind is governing all of the shit that you're not really thinking about. So you can go off and have a human existence and not have to worry about making sure your heart beats every second, because your subconscious mind is already locked in doing this, and it's doing this all in second nature. So before we leave, we're going to look at on WikiHow, because you can go to WikiHow and find this. It's how to control your subconscious mind. So While this conscious mind is remarkable, the subconscious mind is even more awe-inspiring. As your conscious mind processes one choice or action, your subconscious mind simultaneously processes unconscious choices and actions. Once activated, subconscious goals, choices, and actions persist until met. Research indicates that this is not possible to prime your unconscious. However, there are activities and exercises that may allow you to access or expand your awareness of your subconscious mind. So here's the first practice. Practice positive self-talk. Replace your negative self-talk with affirmations. I'll go into that later. Shifting your language will later alter your mindset and override negative. Get it? Alter your mindset and override negative subconscious actions and thoughts. Replace. I can do this. I can't do this with I can do this. Instead of saying I fail at everything, explain I will succeed. If you catch yourself slipping back into negative talk, pause and take a deep breath. Alright, next one. 2. Create a positive mantra. When anxiety or stress arises, calm your nerves and kill negative thoughts by repeating a personal crafted mantra. Consistent to use the mantra with something negative thoughts and actions that arise from your subconscious mind. The third, practice visualization. Visualizing or mentally rehearsing or the achievement of your goals is a powerful way to engage and train your subconscious mind. A way to engage and train your subconscious mind. A way to engage and train your subconscious. Visualize details of a photograph or a familiar object. As you master this, work towards visualizing entire scenes of movies and memories. This work towards visualizing entire scenes of movies and memories. This work towards visualizing entire scenes of movies and memories, achieving your goals. Practice mindful meditation. Meditation helps focus and harness your subconscious mind. Before meditating, determine the length of your session. If you are a beginner, try meditate for 5 minutes. Change into a comfortable clothes. Blah 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 blah. Mindful meditation is just letting all the thoughts. You don't try to clear your thoughts. You just let all the thoughts fill up, whatever it is. You don't have no opinion. Just let it sit in your mind. So yeah, that's basically some things you can do to access your subconscious mind. And that's it for today. To alter subconscious mind. Remember, get into your dreams. Tap into your dreams. Meditate more. Listen to more music. Do more things without talking to tap in more to your subconscious. And this has been the Jester's Court series on the subconscious mind. And like, subscribe, and all that stuff. I don't care. But keep being yourself.